no. Did the internet lie to me? Sometimes when we test recipes, they're just weird, and I need to know as the person if they actually work or if they're actually as good as everyone's making them out to be. And sometimes I find recipes and I'm like, that looks so incredible, we need to make it right now. And today, I feel like we really went all in on some very interesting and like fun recipes, so I'm really excited. And we have the star, she's back. I know a lot of you guys said in the comments that you miss Franny, and I miss Franny. I shined her up and everything. And if you're new here, sometimes I name my appliances. It's mostly just Francesca. Sometimes she's Franny. Francesca is when I'm really angry, but mostly she's Franny. Don't ask me why. I don't even remember why we came up with that name. And if you like recipe videos or testing recipes that you see on the internet, make sure you subscribe and join us here every single Saturday. I am determined to beat RachhLoves soon. I don't know how soon because we're pretty far behind, but I am determined. We worked too hard in a dark kitchen. Still dark. We have no lights back there yet. So in the meantime, ambiance. That's what I'm rebranding it as, and not the fact that our kitchen will just never get done. Anyway, today I want to start with a dessert recipe because she's gonna need some time in the oven, and also because she just sounds delicious. And that is a homemade cinnamon Pop-Tart bar. It's got brown sugar, it's got cinnamon, it's got this like, it looks like a Pop-Tart bar. It looks so good. And I want to make it today. And I don't remember if this was something that you guys tagged me in or if I just found it on my own, but either way, I'm very excited to try it. So we are gonna start by creaming together butter and sugar. It's the classic way to start a recipe that's delicious. We have 1 cup of unsalted butter, room temperature. I room temperatured it with the microwave. I know that's not how you're supposed to do it, but I don't have time. Time, patience, they're both the same. I remember as a kid just wanting to eat butter. I mean, I still do. I guess not this kind, I don't like unsalted. Unsalted, like it's missing something. And then to that, we are adding 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. I had to double check that several times because I was like, I don't understand why this is powdered sugar and not regular sugar, but I'm not a baker by trade. And now we need to slowly mix this together just so that the sugar doesn't fly everywhere. I know the recipe. You just scrape down the sides. This thing doesn't scrape enough. I know there's like a hack to lift up the bowl. I haven't looked into it. It's fine, Francesca. I'll just do your job for you. No problem. Is this payback for using the hand mixer? Honestly, I had to, okay? All right? It called for it. Don't take it out on me. Take it out on the people who made the recipe. Honestly, Francesca. Get it together. I don't know if this was said in the recipe, but I am regretting not having sifted my icing sugar. The clumps, they're there. I don't think it's gonna matter in the end, but it's bothering me. All right, that is looking light and floofy. So now we're gonna mix in a teaspoon of vanilla and a singular egg. I love these little containers, they're awesome. Bloop. Now we're gonna mix that. Beautiful. Oh wait, not beautiful, Francesca. I know it's my own fault, but it's so much easier to blame your appliances. All right, that looks great. Now we're getting into the flour of this recipe. Now, she used almond flour as well as regular flour. I saw someone had used just straight up regular flour because they didn't have almond flour and said it was great. I think that she had mentioned, you know, you could use oat flour instead. I am just going with straight up flour for this recipe, but if you have almond flour, you can use a cup of that and then 1.5 cups of regular flour. This is where we must part ways with Francesca. Thank you so much for your services in the kitchen today. Now to this bowl, we're gonna be adding in our 2.5 cups of flour, and I'm adding to that, look at my hand, it's covered in butter. This is a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. I'm just gonna mix that in here. And then we're gonna fold it in here. She said that the mixture should resemble mashed potatoes, which is really helpful, by the way, if you're someone that makes recipes and is like good at this stuff. Saying what consistency, like what it should look like, is very helpful. All right, that looks pretty mashed potato-y. Go over there just for a minute, because now we need to make that brown sugar cinnamon filling, to which we are combining 1 cup of brown sugar, a tablespoon of cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of flour, 1 tablespoon of pure maple syrup, And 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter melted. Oh my gosh, this smells unbelievable. Some of my brown sugar is stuck together. It says to blend this together. I think she used a hand mixer, so maybe that's what I'll do. I have to break up these little bits of brown sugar because again, I didn't sift it. Do you sift brown sugar? I don't actually know that. He said that this would look like wet sand, and I feel like that's what it looks like. Perfect, now assembly. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I have a tower now. Must clean as we go, because otherwise by the end of the day, my kitchen is a disaster. And that's when everyone comes home from school and I'm like, ah! So the first thing we need to do is we need to divide this dough in half. I don't know, this feels right. Now I must spread it out. I'm gonna try and spray my spatula because this is not fun. All right, I don't know how much of that infuriating process was caught on camera before my camera shut off, but I found a hack to try and keep them on. I sprayed this. If you have any other tips and tricks, please let me know because spreading this shortbread was an experience and not a positive one. Didn't like it, did not like it. But I think it's, I mean, that's as even as I'm gonna get it. So now we put on the filling. I cannot express to you how delicious this smells. This feels like such a fun recipe to do in the fall. I know I'm doing it now, but maybe it's in preparation for the fall. We need to know. I mean, let's be honest, Pop-Tarts are delicious all year round. I'm gonna try and make this even. And then I have to do the shortbread again, which I'm not looking forward to. But this time it's on this piece of paper. So basically I traced the outline of this pan, flipped it over, and now we are gonna put this dough on here so it matches this square. And I just re-washed my hands because I feel like I'm just gonna be using my hands for this. It's like coloring inside the lines, but with pastry dough, which is awesome. Just gonna spread it out. Stay still. Where are my clips? Can you clip on? Nope, you can't. Guess I'm just gonna have to wing it. This dough really is like mashed potatoes. That's so cool. Just wanna get it as smooth as possible. And then I'm gonna use the spatula to kind of like smooth it out. All right, let's try and make this even. Like that I'm just very carefully trying to even out this mashed potato sand. My oven's over here like, hello, I've been reheating forever. Feel like it's pretty good. Now we have to transfer it. And she didn't show her transferring, so I'm just going to see what happens. This is why we test stuff. Kaplonk. And then we just peel it away. Awesome, all right. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. And she said you can just sort of like smoosh it down, smooth it out, try not to get the brown sugar on the top. I just realized it's not gonna matter what this looks like because I'm putting icing on top. And yet still here I stand. Okay, all right. Leave it alone, Rachel. Now I'm gonna stick this in the oven for 45 minutes. 325 oven. I don't know if I said that yet. So now while that is in the oven, we're gonna go on to what a news source has claimed to be the #1 recipe in the world for 2023. This is according to like, I don't know, like New York Times or something. And they stated that this is the #1 recipe and the guy made it and it looked phenomenal. Phenomenal. It doesn't require a lot of different ingredients, which is great. There is one that I had to go out and buy, but I'm really excited to try it. And that is gochujang noodles, which is perfect because it's lunchtime and I'm hungry. So let's go over to the stove. So currently over here, I have water on to boil and we have our pan here on medium low. We're gonna start by melting 4 tablespoons of butter. Oh, just look at that butter content. No one is mad at this. Once this is getting nice and melty, we're gonna be adding in a lot of garlic. So much garlic was chopped. So now we're adding in 12 cloves of garlic, finely chopped. And I'm basically just gonna be frying up the garlic in this butter until it's nice and fragrant. Oh, and also to this, we need to add in what they said is a generous pinch of salt. No, they didn't even say pinch. They said season generously with salt. Generously, generously. I hope you're enjoying just me dragging buttery garlic around. It smells really good though. I'm trying to take it to a place of softness. We don't want it brown, so I'm just like, I'm watching it because it turns brown like that. I can already see a little bit, but it doesn't feel, does it feel soft? Now I'm questioning myself. You know when it's a recipe that's like not yours and so you're trying to follow it so precisely? Like I'm sure if I made this all the time, you just know what to look for. All right, feels like they're softening up a bit. So now we're gonna add in some other stuff. We're gonna add in a 1/4 cup of gochujang paste. This is like a red chili paste. That all in there. A 1/4 cup of sherry vinegar or rice vinegar. And a 1/4 cup of honey. Ooh, so pretty. And now we're gonna turn up the heat. We want this to reduce down significantly. So I brought this up to medium high for about 2-3 minutes, and then we'll check back when it's reduced down. Okay, we're plated. Look at that. Wow, I had chicken from yesterday, so I just added that because again, this is lunch. But I put it on the side in case, like just because I wanted to taste this first. I forgot to mention when it was done, I put the noodles in with the pasta and I added another 2 tablespoons of butter and a little bit of the pasta water and just like stirred it up. Christopher, I have lunch and it smells incredible.
I can actually smell that.
Good for you.
I know, right?
I know.
That's really nice.
Right?
Yeah.
This is the #1 recipe apparently.
The #1 recipe.
According to sources, the #1 recipe in 2023.
All right.
So good. Okay. I'm gonna try and do this without getting it all over my shirt because
Nicely coated.
my guess is this is going to stain.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Need salt.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, maybe a bit. Nice flavor. Sweet and spicy.
That's the thing. Like the honey is such an interesting
Thank you.
combination with it. It's spicy, but it's like mellowed out with the warmth of the honey.
It was really good.
Okay, would you have this with the chicken though?
Yeah, I just took a bite with the chicken. It's good. It's really good. I like that. I like this, but it feels like a little too much heat for you would have been my guess.
I think that's, so like if I was gonna eat a whole bowl of this, I would want it a hair less spicy because I'm a big baby when it comes to spice. I like spice, but I want like a wee bit of it.
I wonder if you could make it with a bit of heavy cream, just to kind of cut the spice, just like wildly non-traditional, but that would help.
Yeah. Or just a little bit less of the paste.
Less of the paste. Yeah, I like the flavor.
This is really good though. I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big fan. Ooh.
I'm gonna eat this.
Oh, well, you should absolutely eat it. And while we're eating this, I have another recipe that technically I did yesterday. It needed some time. And that is a two ingredient chocolate mousse. Take it away, yesterday, Rachel. Hello, it's yesterday. And we are here because we need to prepare the weirdest mousse that I've ever seen because it takes 2 ingredients. And one of those, it's not what you think it is, it's water. And clearly the other one is chalk. I don't understand how this is gonna set up, but apparently it does. So let's try it. All right, now what do we need? We have 2.5 cups of water. And then chocolate chips. I have to get the rest of them. Way over here. Chocolate chips, we need a cup. Into the water. That's a weird sound. Now apparently the trick to making this work is you need to blend it on high speed for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, that's a long time. So we're gonna do that. See you in 2 minutes, this is so loud. Oh my gosh, that was aggressively loud. It smells very chocolatey, like I can smell it. I haven't even opened the lid yet and it smells super chocolatey. She is warm, she has worked. So now we are going to ramekin them. I have these like fancy, cute little ramekins, like I gotta use them. Okay, that's 2. I clearly need more ramekins. All right, we're gonna finish ramekining them and then I'll see you tomorrow. And now everyone, they're ready. I haven't opened them. I'm a little bit scared too. I have not looked yet, so let's see if they set up, everyone. Water and chocolate, here we go. Okay, I mean, oh wait, did you see that? No. Did the internet lie to me? Kind of. The top part seems moussey, but then underneath is this gross looking. Okay. No, I don't know if this just needs more time than was recommended to set up in the fridge, but it kind of half worked. but it's not very tasty. I use semi-sweet chocolate chips. Maybe it needs milk chocolate chips. It's blended. It is blended. I keep trying it and being like, maybe this time it'll be better. It's foamy. That's what it is. It's like chocolate foam. It is not mousse. I'm sorry, everyone. No, I'm not even gonna make Chris try that. That's disgusting. Moving on to a recipe that I've had saved for a while now because it exploded on the internet, and that is the calic garlic bagel. You may have seen it. It looks kind of like this. It looks scrumptious, just so good. Garlicky, infused with this like nice kind of sweet cream cheese. I don't understand how that all works, but apparently you can try and make it at home. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, and that's my timer. Oh, you can't see. Oh, you can kind of see it. The shortbread has been sitting for a while. I'm gonna take it out of the pan though to let it cool a little bit more. Look at that. That looks absolutely incredible. I'm so excited about this. It needs a frosting, which we're gonna get to, but this needs to cool a little bit while we make bagels. Not make bagels, I should be very clear. We are using store-bought, but the rest of it we're making. So first things first, I know, I'm sorry, we need to bring out the hand mixer. I guess she needs a name. Did we come up with a name for her? I don't remember. And we need a bowl, there we go. And into said bowl, we are adding in 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. It's been sitting out for a while. 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar. 1 tablespoon of sweetened condensed milk, and then a pinch of salt. Beautiful. Now we mix. Delicious. Then we're gonna move this to the side. Next bowl, and this is gonna be the garlic butter. We have 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of milk, 1 to 2 tablespoons of Kewpie mayo. Almost threw the whole bowl in there. I was really trying to get it without having to get a spoon, but I need a spoon. A nice healthy pinch of salt, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 3 tablespoons of grated Parmesan, 1.5 tablespoons of chopped parsley, 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. A lot going into this. And then of course it's garlic butter, so 1/2 cup of melted unsalted butter. Ta-da! Now we need to mix this. I've decided to whisk it. I don't know why this feels right though. Incredible. Now we need to fill the cream cheese into a bag. It can be a piping bag, or you could do it the way I'm doing it, which is just with a Ziploc. All right, we got it in. Oh my gosh, it's working, everyone. And then now for the bagel. So I don't know what kind of bagel they use. I assume plain, but I don't know. So I got 2 different kinds. That way we can kind of test it out and see if one's better than the other. This is just like a cheddar one. This is an egg bagel. I don't know. Okay, this is starting to annoy me now. I did it though. Wow! I know all the servers out there were really mad with the way that I stuck that. Okay, so she said basically you need to take 6 little wedges out of each of the bagels. So you cut 6 times around so that's like all even, you know? And then we just sort of like get it out basically. Okay, it's not perfectly even. We're just gonna go with it. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, I did mildly better that time. Okay, now we have to pipe in I was gonna say frosting. It kind of is kind of like frosting. Cream cheese frosting into our bagels. I don't have a specific direction on this. It's just kind of like fill it up. Beautiful. Do the cheddar one. Just gotta make sure that I'm really pushing that filling in. You can see it on the sides not being in. Okay, now we have to dip it. That's what we have our butter mixture for. Now we are going to dunk it into this buttery awesomeness all the way around. Let any excess drip off. And then we're gonna pop these in the 350 oven for about 10 minutes. And then while those are going, we're gonna finish up the frosting for, remember the Pop-Tarts? So that was a while ago. Because we need to frost this as soon as this is done. So into this bowl, we have maple syrup, melted butter, that has to be cooled, some cinnamon, some milk, about a tablespoon, and then some icing sugar. Okay, let's mix this up. I think I might add a little bit more icing sugar. I feel like that's too runny. Okay, let's spread on. Oh my gosh, this smells amazing. I'm trying to get it all the way to the edge because that was one thing that I have against Pop-Tarts. They always leave that edge and it's like, why? Why do you do that? Nobody likes it. The filling doesn't go to the edge. Icing doesn't go to the edge. Gotta give us something. Yay! And that is the bagels. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. Okay, I'll put you over here for a little second. Oh, they smell good. They don't look done though. No. You need more time. Okay, I think everything is ready. The dishwasher is going, so just ignore that. But while the bagels are cooling down, we have Pop-Tart. Look at how beautiful it is. We need to cut it open, obviously. Is it weird? I want to cut it down the middle. I'm scared of ruining this plate. Did it. Look at that. She's beauty and she's grace. I want to see what the filling looks like. Of course, I'm cutting on a diagonal. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Wait, that looks incredible. It's all stripy, delicious. Christopher, look what I have. I got a thing with some stuff. Ooh, ah.
Nice clean line.
Yeah, Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Cinnamon brown sugar Pop-Tart. Brown
Where are you going with this?
brown sugar, cinnamon Pop-Tart. Doesn't matter, it looks delicious.
All right.
Now, do you trim the edges and then cut them, or do you eat it with the edges?
I eat the edge first, quickly.
'Kay.
And then I have the good
Wait,
Pop-Tart.
on a regular Pop-Tart,
Yeah.
or on the, I was talking
Well,
about this.
I've never made this before.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying for a square, do you cut off the edges, or do you
All right.
just keep going? I'm gonna cut it here.
What's the best Pop-Tart flavor?
I always liked the double chocolate, but only if it was toasted. You like blueberry, don't you?
See, I like blueberry if it's toasted, but if I'm having it untoasted, then double chocolate.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. I like how none of us picked the cinnamon one.
I liked s'mores for a while there.
Ooh, I forgot about s'more. S'more was good. I really liked that one.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, I see where they're going with it.
Yeah. At first I was like, that's good, but that's not a Pop-Tart. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. Kind of Pop-Tart.
Yeah, I get it because of the. It's like a shortbread, right?
Right.
So it kind of mimics how.
Pastry, yeah.
Yeah. So I think for me personally as a person, I want this and this to be thinner.
Yeah, it's a
I
bit
think
overwhelming.
next time I want to do it in like a. I did like a little 8x8. I think I would
Oh,
do
9
it.
by 13?
Yeah, like something
Yeah.
like that where I can like spread it out more because the filling is delicious. The
frosting's
shortbread
really good.
The frosting's incredible. The shortbread's very good too, and she made it so easy. I'll put the link to the girl's recipe because Gigi did a really good job. But I think I would next time, I thought I would want something that was like a thicker shortbread. I don't though, or maybe like thinner on one than no. I think I just want it thinner overall.
Yeah,
I think
so.
that. Hold on, I can't do it on the other side,
Yeah.
so I'm just like aggressively cutting it thin this time. I just want to see if I like that better. Yeah, I think I like that better. And it would have to be even on both sides.
Yeah, I see where you're going with that.
That's a good. I mean, it's tasty though.
That was good. Thank you.
Oh wait, no, don't leave yet. Hold on, I have these cool bagel things.
Cool bagel things.
Bagel things.
Ooh.
Ta-da! I need to explain these bagels. So this is from a very viral bakery right now, but I dipped them in the butter and I
Smells nice.
it smells amazing. I put too much, I don't know how to explain this. So I melted down the butter, but obviously when you add it with other stuff, it like hardens up. I think I put too much on is what I'm trying to say. And so I needed to like, what's the top down heat? Broil. I had to broil it a little bit.
Okay.
Just to get
Nothing
that
wrong with
nice
that.
crispiness. That's what all the peeps are talking about. Like, look at that. Nice and squishy.
Like a cream cheese filling?
Yeah. So I have the egg bagel and I have the cheddar cheese bagel. Okay, which one are you gonna try first?
I'll give this one a go.
Okay, then I will try this one. Egg bagel. I think that your choice of bagel is going to make a big difference in how well this performs.
Bagel, garlic, herbs, cream cheese.
What are your thoughts on the
Everything
cream
about that's
cheese?
good. I think it works better like this than it does with the big sort of lumpy schmears like from Timmy's or whatever, where this seems like a better ratio.
Do you like the cream cheese though? Do you try it? I'm curious.
Not really on its own.
It's sweeter.
I was gonna say that's sweet. No,
But
I
you
don't
like it
like
with
that.
it? Wait, I need to try that
Yeah.
one. I think I would make it less sweet.
Yeah, I agree. Still good. It works less well with this one. You need the added savoriness of the cheddar cheese bagel, I think.
Yeah. It's very tasty. I really like how she did it with like cutting out the sections and filling it, and obviously how the original bakery did it.
It's pretty too. I mean, it's a nice presentation. But very good.
It's delicious.
Thank you.
Let me know which of these recipes you were the most interested in, or ones that you would try at home, or if you've tried them before. I will link everything threw my ring off apparently. My ring just really liked the bagel. Let me know in the comments what recipes we should try out next time, or tag me, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever it is. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. New videos here every single Saturday. I will put some on the side in case you missed any. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.